Live Jesus, Diary of St. Francis de Sales, May 9th. Devotion is the sweetness of sweetness, the queen of virtues, and the perfection of charity. If charity is like milk, devotion is the cream. If charity is a plant, devotion is the flower. If it is a precious stone, devotion is its shine. If charity is a fragrant balm, devotion is the scent it exudes, so gentle that it comforts men and refreshes angels. Philotea, Part 1, Chapter 2. Several months had passed since St. Francis de Sales had confessed to his cousin Louis de Sales, a canon of the Cathedral of Geneva, his aspirations to become a priest. On May 9th, 1593, he thought to speak with him again about the matter, to express that he was now resolved to openly declare his intention to his parents, thereby freeing himself from the undue pressure of his relatives to establish his situation in the world. He was truly astonished when his cousin, foreseeing the difficulty of obtaining his father's approval unless he held a significant office in the church, had for some time already discussed the matter with the Reverend Ronys, also a canon of the cathedral, and secured for our saint the position of provost at their church, which was now vacant. Francis was taken aback by the revelation, overwhelmed by the providence of God and the kindness of his friends, so much so that he lowered his gaze and lifted his heart to him who guides all things. Accordingly, he resolved to speak immediately with his father, to whom, according to Louis de Sales' testimony, in the process of 1627, he expressed himself in the following manner: "I come, sir, to ask you for one thing, a request so profound that if you grant it, I shall ask nothing more of you." The father was perplexed, assuming that it might concern a marriage proposal he had been considering, and thus responded with diplomatic wisdom and paternal authority: "My son, you could ask me for something impossible to grant." "No, my father," Francis replied modestly, "my request is merely for your approval to embrace the priesthood." Louis de Sales joining the conversation, presented to the father the papal bull stating that on March 7th, Pope Clement VIII had appointed their cousin as provost of their cathedral. The Knight of Sales was left speechless, and all fell into silence. Soon after, a series of debates, objections, and arguments unfolded among the father, mother, son, cousin, and Reverend Ronys, culminating in approval for our saint. The parents, recognizing the admirable reasoning and the resolute determination of their son, realized that it would have been futile to oppose his undertaking. "Oh dear," sighed the mother, "we shall have to support our son in following the call of God. Otherwise, he will do as St. Alexius or St. Bernard of Menthon did, flee from home when they think he is tied to this world." The father, filled with tears, said to him, "Well, dear child, do in the name of God what you have felt inspired to do. On behalf of the Lord, I give you my blessing." With that, he withdrew to his study. The young saint, falling to his knees, exclaimed aloud, "Now that I have obtained what I have longed for, no one in the world shall ever tear me from the hands of my God." The canons of Sales and Ronys bestowed upon him the kiss of peace, and to avoid witnessing the tears of the family, they hastily departed for Annecy to announce the bulls. God be blessed forever. Reflection of St. Francis' writings. The story of St. Francis de Sales emphasizes the importance of pursuing one's true vocation amidst familial and societal pressures. When Francis sought his father's blessing to become a priest, he demonstrated profound sincerity and respect, highlighting that deep commitment to faith can guide us through challenging decisions. Lessons to meditate on. 1. Courage to follow your calling. St. Francis exemplifies the courage to pursue one's true path, reminding us to listen to our inner calling, even when it contrasts with societal expectations or family desires. 2. The power of family support. The support of loved ones can be pivotal when making important life decisions. Encouragement, rather than resistance, fosters understanding and growth. 3. Faith as guidance. Francis's experience illustrates how faith can provide clarity and direction in our lives. Trusting in divine guidance can help us navigate uncertainty. 4. Openness to dialogue. The respectful conversations among family members demonstrate that open dialogue can bridge gaps between differing views and lead to mutual understanding. As we reflect on Francis's journey, we are encouraged to embrace our true vocations with faith and authenticity while nurturing supportive relationships with those around us.